everyone. Welcome to the Black Ice. I'll start this off by saying I am 99.99.100% sure that I'm not getting this game. Um, I don't play Ultimate Team. I don't play Now or whatever the hell this game is, but wanted to see what the EA had to offer in this new NHL 15 on Xbox One. The game looks beautiful. Presentation-wise, it's gorgeous. Um, there's still the bugs. You can basically still score the same ways you did in NHL 14 for 360. Only thing is the defense plays much better positionally. And they take away a lot of areas. The poke checking is better. So I guess when you go into that, it's great. But the presentation is great. They went overboard with the moving jerseys. It looks like paper. It looks like they're wearing baggy clothes. They went overboard with that. But the game looks phenomenal. The commentary is great. Um, Graphically, it's great. There'll still be buggy goals. There'll still be weird bounce goals. I even ran into where the puck was on rolling on edge and I couldn't pick it up. I just kept kicking it. But the game looks great. It plays smooth too. Players' body movements are a lot better. My controller for some reason spazzed out, so I couldn't move right at times, and you'll see that it's evident. But um, it's it's a nice looking game. Wish they had EASHL. I mean, the game looks really good. Plays well too. When you score, I didn't hit for some reason. I wasn't celebrating. I was just watching the other players. But when you score, it feels like you scored based on the commentary. You have to pass it around to score, so it has potential. You know, the new cameras that they added, it's instead of a low and high, they added dynamic low, dynamic medium. I like them because they offset to one side. But I wanted to, go back to the overhead isn't as far as it's been in previous games. I hope they have it where you can adjust your camera because I like my camera a little further back. But the overhead's not as far as it was in previous games. The zoom in is better. The movements is better. The defense takes away crucial positions on the ice. They take opportunities for themselves as well. But the one thing I really love in this game is right here. You see me protecting the puck with my body. My controller died right there, but I'm protecting the puck with my body. And unless the player is strong and much stronger than myself, he isn't gonna just knock me over. He's gonna nudge me. Maybe I'll lose the puck a little bit, but I'll get it and go for and keep going. We see usually you can go in and split the defenseman in NHL 13 right there, and you'll have an easy shot. But as soon as you pull it forehand, the defenseman steps up and pokes it away. It's instinctual. He kind of does it. It's kind of a little glitchy how fast he does it, but I'd rather that than splitting the middle. Uh, the goalies play really well positionally. They overreact to things, to pucks that hit bodies or pucks that get any type of deflection where they thought it was going to go. They overreact a lot, but they recover well too. But you also get the weird bounce goals. Um, if you set up positionally, you're playing one player in this, you can really move the puck around. I mean, you can really have fun moving the puck around because the computer on each level, I think this is pro level, but on pro all-star or whatever, they give you the corners so you can move around the edges, but they're not going to let you bring it inside. They're protecting, and you see a glitchy goal. Somehow he had the puck coming from the corner, tried to pass it out, hit his teammate, bounced back towards the goalie, bounced in the net. It looks like NHL, every NHL that happens to, but at least it's kind of realistic. I guess it's kind of realistic. He damn near shoved his own goalie out the way, so I don't know how realistic that is. but not too much of that happens. Like once that happened at one time, I didn't see it again for another 4 games or so. It wasn't something that reoccurred a lot. And when you take the puck in deep and you beat the defenseman, they won't just stop. They'll follow you to the corner. They'll take away slot positioning. The computer plays your defenseman real well. The hits in this game are better for the simple fact that when you hit someone, you have the chance to get the puck. They don't just pop right back up. You can go get the puck once you've hit them. And you see the backhand towards the slot because as soon as I pull it forehand, they would have attacked me. It's I see the game heading in the right direction. Now without EASHL, that's a huge step in the wrong direction. Even if they patch in where you play with regular players or team players, I don't care for that. I'll get it from GameStop used so EA doesn't get any more money for the nonsense that they've been pulling. See this deflection goal right here? The goalie overreacted so hard to a shot that he thought was going to happen, and that happens in the NHL as well. But he doesn't overreact to a soft shot where he tried to one-hand glove save it high and falls down. But his recovery was still good. If I didn't pick that up right away, he would have recovered and been in position. But I like the way that worked out in terms of real life. Like once you've made your move and committed, you can't. He wouldn't just completely lunge across from a prone position like friggin' NHL 14. But they come in. See how they're setting up? They're taking the passing lanes. The computer that is. I can't go right for some reason with my controller. The controller that I haven't used ever because I don't really play anything on Xbox One. I was waiting for this game to come out to play it on Xbox One. The controller that I don't use is somehow broken. But you see how my guy right there didn't lose the puck automatically? He got bumped a few times, but he didn't lose the puck automatically. Once I'm protecting it, and the right stick, you don't have to do a move to set up you don't have to press two buttons to set up a move. The right stick, if you rotate it a certain way, he does a little protection or escapes it to a certain degree where it's like a move. It's more of a puck protection without holding A. I really like that a lot because sometimes I'm not a person that does a lot of moves. I just like to do quick things, whether it be pass, whether it be a quick deke's are nice too. But with the right stick, if you hold it right or you hold it left, he'll shimmy his body a little bit. Now, if you take a quick pass back and then quick back, that's the NHL style goal. And I like the fact that if this was NHL 14, that goal was most likely not going in. Why? Because the goalie would have slid all the way over and did a magical save somehow on a shot he wasn't even expecting. Like he was already setting up for the shot on the left side, and then when I pass it back right, even if it's a defenseman, the goalie couldn't get back all the way. And if you take a good shot, it'll go in. Now, what I don't like about the defense here is their ability to they seem to want to force the puck. See, whereas right there they waited until I really got out the way to give them a lane to go in. They seem to do the same thing on defense, which doesn't work well if you're a human playing. But as you increase the level, they'll do different things. But I just wanted to show base what it was. They'll hold the puck too long in the defensive zone, so that gives me time to set up my pieces and make them make bad decisions. And it happens way too often. I found it easy to win faceoffs as well. I'm not sure what the faceoff rating of like Stefan was against Kopitar, but it was easy to win faceoffs. But it was really good protecting the puck in corners. And I say that because in NHL 14 you couldn't protect the puck in the corner without being glitchy with it. If you just turn your body away from the player, they'll somehow be able to super check you. There's really no super check in this game. It's momentum with strength with positioning. That all, and you see how I just poke checked the puck away right there? And the reason I couldn't get it out is because my controller wouldn't turn right. But your ability to poke check a pass that you see coming across, you see the puck coming, so you poke check it. That is phenomenal for this game. Now, maybe that's always been like that for this game mode, the play now and that type of game mode, and I'm just so used to um, your OTP and playing with my player that I've never noticed this before. But that kind of stuff I love about the game in itself. If that translates over, I guess next year to OTP and EASHL, here I tried to do a move, and I think that was Rick Nash, and he got smashed because I tried to set up a move. But if you try to set up a move that's too close to the defender or the other player, then yes, it couldn't go right for some reason. I threw it behind the net. You try to set up a move that's too close, then they will hammer you. So you have to know what you're going to do and keep it away. Couldn't turn right again, so I took it out the zone. And keep it away from the defender. It's real. It has a real feel of if you were playing hockey and the way you keep the puck and the way you maintain the puck. I, 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 I'm finding it hard to explain that because the games have been lacking it so much. And you see, I scored there because why? Somehow they gave the puck away because they're slow moving it out the zone. Um, and you saw that goal. That's a goal that's been in this game forever. You go left and you shoot back right. I mean, all the goals still work the same, but it's harder to get those positioning in the game. And I think that's my favorite thing about the game is that it's harder to get those easy scoring positioning chances. I had no problems with Risters scoring from, a certain point, or you get in a slot and you rip one and it scores. Best goalie or not, those are great NHL players take advantage of those. So my take on the game is it has it looks good. It looks like it's going to be a very good game. Eventually, when they add all the parts together. If you like Hut and you like playing this mode, um, then good for you. You have a good game, a good starting point to go with. You have a good stepping stone. For everybody else, 360 is the way to go, and I would suggest buying it from GameStop used. Don't let EA insult your intelligence by making you buy a game that you didn't really want to buy, but you really have no other choice, so you're going to buy it anyway. At least if you buy it used from GameStop, then GameStop gets the money and EA shells it out. Thanks for joining the Black Eyes.